Welcome to the weekly wrap up. Good news this week. Interest rates are slightly lower at the end of the week than where we started at the beginning. So we are continuing our downward trend for interest rates, however, so slowly. So that is good news. The bad news is Fannie and Freddie, which are the two entities that deal with all mortgages 726,200 or less, those loan amounts, who are still under government conservatorship because of almost going bankrupt in 2008. They are making some adjustments in how their interest rates are derived. So if you recall, last week I talked about how first-time buyers are getting a break because loan level price adjustments were removed for first-time buyers for lower credit scores, which was excellent. It made things more affordable for them. Now, Freddie and Fannie are punching back basically and increasing those loan level price adjusters for everyone else. And what's crazy to me is they are increasing it for basically anyone that has 25% down or less, all the way up until 5% down for the higher credit tiers, which seems weird to me. But people with credit scores of like 720 to 740 with 5% down, their interest rates could increase almost 3/8 of a point off what they would have gotten today simply based on this adjustment from Fannie and Freddie. So that is not good news. The odd part of this is that lower credit scores, the 640s, the 660s, the 680s, their interest rates will improve by 1/4 to 3/8. So that's great news for them. And I think they're maybe trying to make things more affordable. But what will be a killer at those lower credit scores is mortgage insurance, because mortgage insurance is also the factor on how much we have to charge is also driven by credit score. So the higher the credit score, the less the factor. So if you're down to a 680, 660, or 640, that mortgage insurance is outrageously expensive. So this is counterintuitive to what we would normally think would happen, but it's going to have some effects on interest rates for sure. And this is going into effect with all loans that close after May 1. So really, it's going to go into effect on any purchase agreement that you sign after April 1 if you have longer than a 30-day close. So this is a big deal. The other thing that's happening is they are starting to add a loan level price adjuster or an increase to the interest rate based on debt ratio. So normally if we ran it through and it came up with a 49.9% debt ratio, it didn't have any adjustments to interest rate if you had a 34% debt ratio or a 49% debt ratio. Now everything over 40 will have some kind of add-on to the interest rate. And guys, the biggest issue there is going to make it very difficult for us to quote interest rates correctly, because if they're, edgy on the debt ratio, if they buy a house that's a little upper end of their price range, that could increase their interest rate. So it's going to be a lot harder for consumers to probably get transparent interest rate quotes unless they have a house that is already set in stone. So these are changes that I don't think are great, and it could derail a little bit the good things that we are seeing for interest rates as they go lower. I will put some stuff out on social, and we will give you some stuff so that you've got it in writing and kind of can send that out to your client base, because this will be important now more than ever to have that discussion with your clients that now really is the best time because of these additions that are on the way. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.